According to history, in the first half of 19th century, women began with the wearing of bonnets decorated with accessories such as ribbon, flowers, feathers, and gauze trims. And by the end of the centuries, many other styles were introduced, among which hats was one of them. By 1920s, when the reign of cutting of hair started among women, they chose hats as a cover-up for their low-cut hairstyles, which serve as an element for them. The tradition of hat wearing to horse-racing events began at the royal escorts in Britain with a strict dress code. Every guest in the royal enclosure must wear a hat. It was like a mandate for them to put on a hat within the royal enclosure. This tradition was later adopted by other horse-racing events such as the Kentucky Derby in the United States. Extravagant hats were popular in the 1980s, and in the 21st century, flamboyant hats made its way back with new wave of competitive young millennial design creations that include turban caps, tall headpiece made of human hair, wearable sculpture, and many others. In Egypt, wearing of hats can be traced back to 3200 BC. Hats then were worn mostly in ancient Egypt by many upper-class Egyptians who shaved their heads and used hats as a cover-up in order to keep them cool. In Nigeria, caps can be worn as a traditional attire to signify a particular culture or tribe. It could also be worn for fashion. In early centuries, many tribes in Nigeria wore their unique traditional attire together with the certain designs of cap. The Yorubas wear fila. Fila is an important part of every Yoruba man's garb. It is made from materials such as hand-woven ashoke fabric, cotton, velvet, and even damask. It comes in different colors, but whatsoever color you have chosen must match with the attire you are putting on. That was the road behind it. They are often worn with agbada. Fila are into varieties of styles and design. We have the Gobi fila.
I put on the type Yorubas we call Gobi.
Good morning, viewers out there. Thank God we are here again. Today is the 8th day in the month of June, year 2022. And here we are today to discuss something very, very hot, something very trending, something that took Nigerians away from their beds. I know my honorable here, even as you start from there, how many hours of sleep do you have to get to where we are now?
I need to say good morning to our viewers at home, and thank God we are in the month of June. What happened or what is going on now is something that we need to get first-hand information. The APC presidential primary, very interesting.
Very interesting.
And what happened or what is happening, honestly, I'm not surprised at all.
You're not surprised?
At all, because the Bible says very clearly that if a man's way pleases Almighty God, he will even make his enemy to be at peace with him. And that's exactly what we are seeing. You see, somebody says something that your integrity can be assaulted, your integrity can be vandalized, and even cruelly mocked. But it cannot be taken away from you unless you surrender it.
The integrity can be challenged.
It can be assaulted.
It can be assaulted.
It can be vandalized.
It can be vandalized.
It cannot
be taken away.
It cannot be taken away from you.
From that
person, from that individual.
Okay. That's where we're going to start this morning. And what we'll be looking at on this program today is the APC ongoing primary. Almost getting to the end. We were thinking initially that we're going to get here this morning to start talking of a candidate for the All Progressive Congress, but that is not the case. We are still expecting maybe in the next 30 or at most 1 hour.
Yeah.
And I'm here with the honorable former member representing Olaoluwa State Constituency, Honorable Akinloye Ajibola.
Yeah.
So it's my honor and privilege having you in the studio today.
The current commissioner at the Osun State House of Assembly Service Commission.
Oh, that's another. I've not seen you since then.
I sure?
I wouldn't know.
I'm here.
Okay, so it's a pleasure having you in the studio.
Thank you very much.
This is my first time of coming on air since the incident in Owo. And I think as a human being, we need to say something about that. I want to commiserate with people of Owo, the government and the entire Yoruba race for such an incident. We say, may we not witness such an incident again in our land.
Amen.
And what we ask for is the peace of the Lord.
Yeah.
The peace of the Lord reigns supreme in every facet of our life.
We pray that peace and tranquility reigns in the country.
Yeah, like I said, we're going to look at the APC ongoing primary.
Yeah.
But let's start from the basics.
Okay.
Initially, the argument was the presidency or whatsoever should be zoned to the south. I want to start with you by dissecting it. What makes the south?
Okay.
Geopolitically.
Okay. The south.
Yes.
We have southeast, south, and southwest. 3.
Southeast, south, and southwest.
Yeah.
Since 1999, when we started this race, the democratic return to democracy, we started it here in the southwest.
Yeah.
After the annulment of the election, Chief Olusegun Obasanjo became the president, and it was there for its solid years.
Solid 80 years.
Now, if we say the presidency should be zoned to the southern part of the country, and we're saying that we have 3 geopolitical zones like that: the southwest, south, southeast. Should it be narrowed to anywhere?
Not at all. And then when you see the aspirants, we have aspirants from all the 3 zones we have in the
south.
In the south, we have people from southeast,
and south.
We have from south, Amechi. Then we have from southwest.
Okay.
So it's still south, and you see in politics, if you want to pick a candidate, or if you want to pick a candidate, you pick your candidate where you are popular, where you are popular. Like
you mean the party?
I mean the party.
Okay.
You see, if you go back to memory lane, you will see that in southwest, the progressive, we have been winning the election mostly in southwest. And then when you look at the strength of our party in other zone in south, you will discover that our party is more popular in Southwest than any other part of the
country,
any other part of the South.
Okay.
So, and to me, though it has not been settled down to Southwest, to me, we should give the ticket to somebody that comes from where we have majority.
Okay.
But you see, is the electorate, is the delegate now that will decide. You know, nobody was shut out from contesting, from fighting for that position. You know, at the end of the day, even if it is the South East aspirant that wins that election, then
okay. I like your answer anyway. I like your answer because you are just telling us that you are a politician. In my calculation, sir, you are a father in the house,
okay,
and you say this belongs to my children. Oh, I remember I gave you something. You are not going to be part of this now. It's for your brothers and sisters. And you know whom the brothers and sisters are. Are you following me, sir?
Yeah, I'm getting.
Then definitely you should be able to zero something down on somebody or somewhere. But don't let us go there again. I think it's already late. It's already late because I was expecting to see everybody from this southern part moving on with the trend. But at a point, we started hearing of stepping down.
Yeah.
And I read through again that somebody we expect to say, okay, I am from the southeast of this or the south. The Minister for State for Education, Nwajuba, was not at that convention ground. Why?
Well, the reason is best known to him. You know, they kept on announcing his name, whether he's still
coming or not.
But no response. You know, not until when we see him, you don't know the reason why
he stayed
away from that convention. You know, at times, you see, before you do something, you might have analyze your strength. You see, some people they obtain form one so as to make name, so as to let people know that
they are there.
They are there. They are still.
Yeah, that's my next question, sir. Some people obtain form so as to tell people that they are there.
Yeah.
Can you joke with 100 million naira?
Well, it depends on your level. It depends. You know, as you are, you can compare yourself with some other people. You know, something you can play around with. Some people, if they get something of that nature, I would say, oh, they've arrived. So it depends on the individual. To some, 100 million is
a joke.
Yeah, like Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Some people have been hearing people saying, okay, some of the aspirants. I mean, one of the aspirants said it yesterday. Okay, in the early hours of today, that all other aspirants they made their money from politics. But I beg to disagree with that assertion. Like Bola Ahmed Tinubu. You know, somebody that has worked in Mobi, he worked in America, Chicago, before he came down to Nigeria, and at Mobi, he rose to the position of the treasurer of the company. You know, as I know, even those that are currently working in any oil industry, you know that they are well remunerated. So some of them have made their money before they come into politics. So, and Tinubu, sorry for laying more emphasis on him, and Tinubu is a financial engineer. You know, he know how to allow his money to work for him. You know, when you allow your money to work for you, which means that money,
it brings more money.
More money to you. But most of us, we know the way we spend that money. You see people that are on maybe 100,000, even the students. Nowadays, I was amazed when I saw a student using a phone of 780,000 naira, 1 million naira, a student using such a phone. And if you, if such a money is put on business, what will be bringing for such a person. And I just cite that one as an example. We have so many people like that. Something that they're supposed to be using for other purpose, they use it so as to show off to people. Okay. So 100 million, I don't think it's much for
some individual.
For some individual, yeah.
Now some people took the form, and I think what comes after collecting such a huge amount form is for you to start canvassing. I listened to Pastor Tunde Bakari.
Yeah.
That was saying that all I did was to send a bulk SMS to all the delegates.
Yeah.
Will that make a way for him?
Well, it depends. That is his own methodology.
Okay.
He thought that would be with that is going to get more people to his side. But I believe that if you want to represent people, those people need to know you. Not only those, how many of us how many people are using Android phone? Like Asiwaju, he came. People, so many people saw him. People on the road. This man, is this Tinubu? Is this Asiwaju Tinubu? For somebody that just sent text message to you, well, that one is left for him.
Okay. Now, we say again, like I saw a video of delegates from Kano, delegate from Borno. By the time they were highlighting from their vehicle, they were saying, we are here for this, we are here for this, we are here for this. That is our candidate.
Yeah.
Now, delegates, somebody said, when next the wife is going to deliver a new baby, I will name my boy or my girl delegate. That the delegates will not wait till August, September when they start the harvest. That this is a season of harvest for them. How do you see that?
Well, with people from Kano saying, and for Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Borno, it was because of what this man has done to people from that side.
Okay.
Bola Ahmed Tinubu, his name cut across the entire country, not even only in Nigeria, even across other West African countries. I could recollect vividly during the period of President Obasanjo, an election was about to take place in Ghana, to be precise. It was Professor John Atame that was contesting then. He was in opposition, whereby the Obasanjo supported the sitting government.
Okay.
In the airport Tinubu, Professor John Atame, I think it's late now. Professor John Atame won that election from opposition. So, and that same year, the Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu was honored in Ghana. We were there live. I was there. We were there live, and that's the type of person. If his popularity cut across the entire Africa, how much more
Nigeria?
How much more Nigeria? He has raised so many people. He has helped so many people politically, and he has what we can call a large heart. He accommodates people, and look at the effort he put on in this campaign. He moved around all the country, all the states. You know, he started earlier, even before any other candidate. What are you expecting from such a person?
Now, he's been able to do this, and he even said it, that before now, I've been installing individuals as king.
Yeah, it's a fact.
That's what stops me from occupying a throne myself.
Yeah. You see, even if you are a Bible reader, he said, if I'm your God, where is my honor? If I've raised you up, if I've helped you to occupy this position and that position, now I want to occupy
this one.
If really you regard me as your mentor, where is that honor? It is this time that these people are supposed to pay him back. But
surprisingly,
woman will continue to be man.
Men, there are men that behaved other ways, right?
Yeah.
Why this?
Well, that's the nature of a human being. You know, the heart of human being, is deceitful, and the Bible says nobody can know it.
Maybe we don't know the truth. There are so many things that are played out in the background.
My brother, I don't think there is anything. You know, some people, they believe because you have raised them to certain level, they can do away with you. You know, it's like a student in the class. You know, start teaching them, and they believe they can even know more than
their lecturer.
Their lecturer. Yorùbá dẹ̀ sọ pé tí àgbà fi ń jẹ̀kọ abẹ́ ewé òun náà ló wà.
So when will Agba bring out that thing that is using to hit it?
That's exactly what happened.
He's bringing it out.
Yeah. That was exactly what happened.
Àbámu tó fi jẹ̀kọ tó fi jẹ̀kọ ó mú jáde.
That's what we call maturity. Ó mú jáde.
That's what we call maturity.
Yeah.
But it almost rocked the boat over the weekend, sir.
No.
Of what happened in Abeokuta.
No, that's
to some of us.
Well, to me,
at a point I felt this is going to rock the boat.
No. You see, when you look at when you x-ray the life of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, you will see that he's a dogged fighter, very bold, and when Asiwaju believes in a cause, he will pursue it to the logical way. And when you expect something from people, we are all human beings. You brought people from, nowhere, and you bring them to limelight, and they started behaving as if you have not even contributed anything to their lives. What? Why are we thanking God? Why do you pray to God? In the morning when you wake up, you say, God, I thank you
for giving me another
brand new day. You what?
A brand new day.
A brand new day. Why can't human being thank somebody that God used as an instrument to bring them to limelight? And if you fail to thank God, then the blessing, other blessing will cease.
Attaches.
Yes. Yes. So I'm not. I think the man, they push him to the wall.
But don't you see that as an height of annoyance? That was an advance, a very big one, sir.
Yeah. It can happen to you. It can happen to me. That's the reason why a man will continue to be man, and God will continue
to be God.
To be God. Look at Bible too. Look at when the Lucifer. Look at what happened. Wanted to equate himself with God. They want to equate themselves with Asiwaju. The difference is clear. It's even more than that of 7up. And he has showed them, and Asiwaju, he has a large heart. Before the end of this month or even next month, it will be declared any moment from now.
You are so sure?
Even, you don't even need a soothsayer to tell you that. The outcome. I'm telling you, you don't even need anybody to tell you, to predict. We even know the result, even right from the beginning.
Let's see what happened from the presidency.
Okay.
Yeah, Asiwaju came out and said, I made him the president.
Yeah.
I made you the governor.
Yeah.
And there are so many others like that he can say, I am the one.
Yeah.
I am this in your life.
Yeah.
Now, with all this discussion ongoing, it's over 2-3 months now that he declared that he has been a kingmaker all his life.
Yeah.
That he want to be named a king this time around. Now, didn't he consult with the presidency?
He was the first person to go to President Muhammadu Buhari, telling him his willingness
to run.
And he said he should go.
But surprisingly, the president's body language was not tending towards Asiwaju. Why?
Well, I don't even know what you mean by that body language, but I've never had anything from presidency making mention
of anybody.
So you cannot tell whether presidency is with him or not. Yeah. All what we are is just here saying.
Why do we live our life as a people doling out fake news? At the point about 72 hours ago, we learned that the party chairman, Senator Adamu, came out and said that consensus candidates have been announced.
Okay.
And they mentioned the Senate president's name.
Okay.
And people were saying that, this is another person from the north. And I think I watched a video where somebody said that when you mention that name in anywhere in the southeast, that people there will think of the person selling alubosa.
Yeah.
That's not a popular name.
Yeah.
Now, was that news true anyway?
Well, if the news was actually true, there wouldn't have been any
election,
any primary, any contest.
Any contest?
Yeah.
It's not been okay. This is our candidate.
These are candidates, and that's all. These are candidates. That's all. So I don't regard that as
the role of the northern governors. And Landa was a meeting they held with the president.
Yeah, excluding, two.
Two of them were not there.
Yaya Bello and
Yaya Bello at a point stormed out of the meeting.
That was the second one.
Okay. Now, how do you see the northern governors that meeting, calling that meeting and coming out with such a declaration? How will you rate them?
Well, they are patriotic. They are sincere, and they are after one Nigeria. Before they made that statement, they have their target. They have x-rayed all the aspirants, and they know within themselves that the aspirants that can face the opposition, the aspirants that can win the election for a party is from the southern part of the country. And I think to me it's no any other person than Asiwaju himself And most of those governors, most of their delegates, they are for Asiwaju. And it's not because of any other thing. It's because of his antecedent. It's because of what he has imparted to some of them, in their lives, and even in their
states,
in their state. That's the reason why they are clamoring that these things should be sown to South. And when you look vividly at what happened yesterday, some of these aspirants that stepped down for Asiwaju, not that some of them are not popular, but they believe that Asiwaju is more popular than any one of them. And look at like Ibikule Amusun. Ibukule Amusun, honestly, what happened yesterday came as a surprise.
I was going to ask a question on that, on Chief Ibukule Amusun and Dr. Kayode Fayemi. I know these two candidates are not in...
They're not pushover, yes.
They're not pushover.
Yeah. You know, Ibukule Amusun, senators, he has been a senator. He has been the governor of the state, and he has even made some people. He has even made people to get appointment at federal and state level. So, which means he's a popular candidate too, like Fayemi, the chairman governor of Forum, all sorts. But you see, we all know our limitation. We all know our boundary. We all know that what we need to surrender to another person to make him to have a easy passage, we need to do. That's exactly what they did. And, you know, that singular heart is to foster unity, and that is telling us that Yoruba race, we can still
come together,
forget our differences and come together, and we'll get there. And we have just started from Ogun State, Ekiti State, supporting a candidate from Lagos State, and it shows that we are one. We'll get there one day. And you know what they did yesterday, I think the Yorubaris will never forget that singular heart. And they are going to reap the reward. There is no any other person that can fill that vacuum that is going to be left by Muhammadu Buhari in the 2023 than Jagaban himself.
You are saying this now, and what people are saying is Asiwaju had been an Asiwaju in the party, a top notch of the APC.
Yeah.
And Nigeria had witnessed all that we have witnessed in the past 7.5 years. What role did you expect him to have played in the event of all this happening?
Thank you very much. You see, when people are talking, when the first president came to Osun, you see, he started saying so many things, what the government has done. You know, he's assisting. He's not, he's not the president.
He's not.
He's not. President will do whatever he want to do. President will do whatever he want to do. What he need to do is also inform the first president, if the need be. Even some of those things will not even be known to the first president. You've heard of cabal. in Aso Rock, Kaba, then, that are dictating pace. We had at the time, whereby even the first president doesn't even know.
Is the pace good enough for us as a nation? The cabal, you said, that they dictate the pace. I ask now, if that pace is good for us as a nation?
Not at all, not at all. And that's the reason why we need to put somebody that is a politician.
And you think it should not be rejecting this and rejecting everything that belongs to it?
Somebody that has been tested and trusted. Somebody that has been in the affairs of a state, Lagos State, and transformed that state. That makes that state to be an
You are a politician, I know. And as I'm listening to you, I know you are for Asiwaju.
You knew.
Say yes or no.
I'm for him.
And you are for him. If you are peeped into his script, what do you think he will bring to the table that will make us follow him this time around?
Well, thank you very much. You see, there was a time, Asiwaju is a pace setter, and is going to set another pace for the country. When he was in Lagos, he decided, it has never happened, to bring governance more closer to people. And by doing that, he created more local government. It has never happened in the history of the country. So, and based on that, the government empowered them under the leadership of our Baba, Obasanjo. They will tell the allocation. And the Lagos State continue running without even owing salary.
But that's a state with a very strong financial muscle. Some states are trying to copy that.
Look,
those states that are copying that are doing something at the deterrent of the people they are creating this area council for.
Wait, nothing is automatic.
Nothing is automatic?
Yeah, even your automatic car, automatic vehicle.
It's not automatic.
It's not automatic.
You must pull the key.
You must pull the key. That was a girl, when the father told her that he has bought automatic, they were using manual, that he has bought an automatic car, and they went outside. The young lady thought the car would
start moving on
his own. So not until you put the key, you turn it on, and it begins to work. Look at this phone. This is the phone. There's so many applications there. But if you don't know how to do it, it's as useless as
not having a phone.
Yes. We've been having all those before the advent of Asiwaju in Lagos State. What was the revenue of Lagos State before they came in? On the road, we were privileged to be in Asiwaju's Bodilon place, I think 2000 some years back. The roadmap, what they intend doing in Lagos State for the next 20 years, he showed it to us, even after leaving office. And that's what those people are following. He look inward. He brought Econet, don't forget, he brought Econet to Nigeria, and they invested in Econet, I think 2 billion there. And that one bring in another, I think either 19 billion within shortest time. He know how to invest. And if such a person is opportune to take charge of the entire country, I think it's going to.
The time I'm looking at is not a friend, and it's running so far very fast. But before we go, I want us to look at something. Now, like I put here, that whosoever that emerges
Yeah.
after this convention,
Yeah. We slug it out.
We'll slug it out with the leading opposition party, where we have Alhaji Atiku Abubakar.
Yeah.
Now, as a party, if you are on the rostrum campaigning for the APC, how will you start your campaign?
Thank you very much. In the first instance, do you even expect the presidential candidate to still come from the north?
No.
No.
By political arrangements that you politicians.
If really they believe that we are together, we are one. Buhari will spend 8 years, and after that 8 years, you still want to go back to the north? If we are sensible enough in other parts of the country, they should reject PDP. And you see, I don't even know why our people are still in that party. You know, I think Yochayu is the national chairman, the north, and the presidential candidate in the north is telling, you know, they are telling us that we don't even have formidable candidates in the south. Our people should reject them. They are not regarding their members as part and parcel of this country. Why should they Where should they allow Atiku Abubakar to still emerge as a presidential candidate in the first instance? What are they going to use to campaign for us?
Can I tell you one thing, what people are saying on the streets?
What are they saying?
What people are saying on the streets is a gimmick by the northerners. That definitely, is the rule, is the program they're going to apply for us.
That's, you are just imagining.
I'm not imagining, they are saying it.
It's just an imagination. It can't work. It can't work. And even, thank God for APC. Thank God for our party. Thank God even for the northern governor. They are the one in their own volition that said, oh, equity. Let the presidential candidate comes from
the south.
From the south. We have our people there. You know, they are in charge of their various states. And I know that we are going to get our vote, block vote, from the northern part of the country. And come 2023, we'll still have a candidate as the president of Federal Republic.
As a member of that political party and a leading one that you are, sir, would you push something forward for the sake of this country? And that's something we've been talking about, restructuring. Will you push it forward?
Why not?
It was part of your campaign strategy in 2015 that once you get a power, you're going to restructure this country. And 7 years down the line, no restructuring.
It's a gradual process. You know, we have started it. When you look at this Amotekun and some other thing, you know, we have this in the southwest. You know, we have started, and by God's grace, Fasiwaju eventually win, which I believe is going to win 2023 election. You will see this restructuring fully.
I know in the subsequent programs that will be coming after this, we will know where we are going. We know where the APC are going, because maybe because we are here, something has happened outside there. People stay glued to their television set to await the announcement of the flag bearer of the All Progressive Congress. And like my guest just said that, oh, this is how it's going to look like. Yeah, how is it going to look like?
The road is clear for Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. If you look at what happened at that Eagles class, standing ovation for Asiwaju, you see Jagaban all the way. You know, he has, they say people with men of genius, you know, you admire them, and men of wealth, you envy them, men of power, you fear them, but men of character, men, not only character, men of good character, they are trusted.
Okay.
So
before noon today, and noon is just about 4 hours away.
Yeah.
And we see how it's going to be like. And this is where we're going to draw the curtain on this program this morning. We wish our country, Nigeria, the best. We wish Osho, and as we prepare for our next election, let's wish our state the best as well.
Well, we know we are Omoluabi, and we believe that our people will play the game according to the rules. Let's eschew violence. Let's, in our campaign, let it be issue-based, and the electorate, they should also vote for the right candidate, the best man that can do the job. The job.
Okay. That's where we're going to stop this morning. We do hope you enjoy listening and watching us. I appreciate my guest in the studio. Thank you for coming, sir.
Thank you.
It's my pleasure for having you. And I appreciate my colleagues in the studio as well for doing a wonderful job. To our producer, Olushola Ogunleye, executive producer, Jolade Igbaruola. I am Olasukomi Oyebayo, thanking you and asking you to stay glued to this television set, and we will see who emerges the flag bearer on the APC. Bye-bye.
What a delivery from Pulisic. Mane sliding it through for Salah. Flag stays down for now. Big moment. I think that was going off target. Thiago Silva made sure. Terrible finish from one of the game's best. Oh, is that offside? That's a tight call. However, he's missed. That's the main thing. Now round the back. Mane. Free header. And it's in from the least likely scorer on the pitch, Joel Matip. No goal. Fantastic. Van Dijk, guilty. Here's Robertson. Diaz. Robertson again. Matip again. It's going to be cleared by Conte. Alexander-Arnold in towards Van Dijk. Oh, it's another brilliant Mendy save as Salah volleys the rebound. How good has Mendy been here? So many question marks about the selection of him over Kepa. Alonso.
Good morning, viewers at home, and welcome to today's edition of AM Sport on OSBC Television. My name is Adeyemi Aboderin. The road to Côte d'Ivoire 2023 for Super Eagles. The preparations continues to hot up as the coach of the team, Jose Peseiro, has continued, to prepare the players ahead of tomorrow's encounter with the Lone Stars of Sierra Leone. The team is currently in Abuja ahead of the make-or-match match against the Lone Stars. And let me inform you that Lone Stars are familiar foes to the Super Eagles. Recall that last year at the Samuel Ogbemudia Stadium, Benin City, during the 2021 African Cup of Nations group qualifiers, they ran a 4-4 draw, dramatic draw with the Super Eagles, coming from 4 goals down to level 4-4 with the Super Eagles. So they are not pushovers as we prepare to engage them tomorrow, and everything must be put in place to ensure we carry the day. It will be the first official competitive assignment for the new coach, and the players are ready, promising that they won't let the country down. And according to information, the coach is planning to have both Victor Osimhen and Sadiq Umaru appearing at the front of the team tomorrow to cause the havoc for the Sierra Leoneans when we meet tomorrow. So that match will be played behind closed doors. Let us remind you, because no spectators won't be allowed into the MKO Abiola National Stadium, Abuja, as a result of the sanctions imposed on the Nigerian Football Federation by the Federation of International Football Association, FIFA, following the unruly behavior of the Nigerian fans during the last World Cup qualifiers between the Black Stars of Nigeria and the Super Eagles at the MKO Abiola Stadium, which ended 1-1. The fans took the law into their hands and vandalized the stadium, ran into the pitch and vandalized the stadium. And as a result, the sanction came from FIFA that the next home game of the Super Eagles will be played behind closed doors, and tomorrow's match, which will start at 5 p.m. Nigerian time, 5 p.m. Nigerian time, will be behind closed doors. And here at OSBC Television, we are doing everything humanly possible to bring you live telecast of that match between the Super Eagles and Lone Stars. 5 p.m. will be the kickoff time, bearing any unforeseen circumstances, and we promise to have the match shown live from the studio here. And away from the Super Eagles, let's look at the result of other matches of the African Cup of Nations 2023 Côte d'Ivoire qualifiers played yesterday. Eswatini playing at home were defeated at home by visiting Burkina Faso. 1-3 was the result in favor of the away team, that is Burkina Faso. Cape Verde, playing at home yesterday, defeated Togo by 2 unreplied goals. Zambia were 2-1 better than Comoros Island, while Rwanda lost 0-1 to the defending champions. They have been Senegals yesterday. Teranga Lions of Senegal picked 3 points away from home at Rwanda. 1-0 was the result in favor of the defending champions of the African Cup of Nations. And today in the AFCON qualifiers, Tanzania will be at home to Algeria. Uganda will play host to Niger Republic. Congo will be at home to Gambia. And Gabon will be at home to Mauritania. Sudan will play host to DR Congo, while Benin Republic will be at home to Mozambique. That is appearing in the African Cup of Nations, the qualifiers for today. And tomorrow, apart from the Nigerian Sierra Leone match, Guinea-Bissau, who are in the same group with Nigeria, will play host to Sao Tome and Principe tomorrow. Guinea-Bissau at home to Sao Tome and Principe tomorrow. Burundi will be at home to Cameroon tomorrow. Ethiopia will play host to the Pharaohs of Egypt tomorrow. Guinea will be at home to Malawi tomorrow, while South Sudan will be at home to Eagles of Mali also tomorrow. Lesotho will be at home to the host of the 2023 African Cup of Nations, the Elephants of Cote d'Ivoire, tomorrow. And UEFA Nation League, yes, some matches were decided yesterday in the ongoing UEFA Nations League fixtures. And Germany, playing at home, were forced to a 1-1 draw at home by the Three Lions, the English national team. Three Lions, the result, 1-1. They shared this point. Italy were 2-1 better than Hungary. Hungary defeated England in their first match 1-0, but they succumbed to the superior firepower of the Italians national team. Azzurri, 2-1 was the result in favor of Italy yesterday. Finland were 2-0 better than Montenegro yesterday, while Bosnia defeated Romania. Bosnia and Herzegovina defeated Romania by a lone goal. And Faroe Island played at home, lost 0-1 to Luxembourg yesterday, while Lithuania and Turkey, it was a basket full of goals yesterday. Turkey playing away to Lithuania, picked 3 points away from home and scored 6 unreplied goals. Yes, 6 unreplied goals at Lithuania yesterday. And today in the UEFA Nations League, Belgium, the best ranked team in the world, Belgium, will be at home to Poland today. Wales will be at home to Netherlands today, while Republic of Ireland will be at home to Ukraine today. Scotland will play host to Armenia today in the UEFA Nations League fixtures today. And let me inform you that the national under-17 teams, the Golden Eaglet, will depart for Ghana today to keep a date with their group opponent in the Waffle B Zone Under-17 Championship, which will be played in Cape Coast, Ghana, as from Saturday. Nigeria will play Ghana and Togo in Group A. Yes, there are only 3 teams in Group A: Nigeria, Ghana, and Togo. So the Unduka Ugbade two-third team will depart Nigeria with 25 players. Yes, 25 players have been listed to be part of the trip to Ghana today. And following the ugly incident that happened at the Fever Go project in Abuja, where a player on trial slumped and died, the Gold project has been closed forthwith by the Nigerian Football Federation. Yes, that is the latest news. The Gold project in Abuja, Fever Gold project in Abuja, has been closed, possibly to cleanse the pitch. And the African Cup of Nations is still in the news. The Confederation of African Football, CAF, will any moment from now begin inspections of facilities put in place by Cote d'Ivoire to host next year's African Cup of Nations. Yes, the preliminaries have commenced and the facilities must also be in place ahead of the competition coming up next year. So the Confederation of African Football, CAF, has commenced inspection of the facilities in the stadium. And the race to 2027 African Cup of Nations has also commenced. And some countries have shown interest in hosting the rest of Africa in 2027, while the defending champions of the African Cup of Nations, Senegal, the Teranga Lions, are still holding on to the cup. The FA in Senegal has signified intention to host the 2027 African Cup of Nations. Yes, the 2027 African Cup of Nations. While Morocco has also signified interest in also hosting the 2027 African Cup of Nations. That will be all on today's edition of AM Sport from OSBC Television in Leawiye, Okebale, Oshogbo. Muhyiddin Adeleke is the producer of the program. My name is Adeyemi Abodere. The program will return tomorrow morning. We thank you for being there and good morning.
And Barnett's there again. Dortmund double their lead. Forward by Emre Can to Haaland. It's a great first touch. Haaland!